Alright, welcome back to the second video for chapter 3. So after you have requested for new employee hiring, after you have completed the forms, the human resource department will need to do the advertisement. It can be either electronic advertisement or maybe printed advertisement. Electronic advertisement can be either through radio advertisement or even website. And also printed advertisement can be advertisement on the classified section on the newspaper or poster of job vacancy and so on. And then after the advertisements are out, definitely there will be applications coming in. So human resource department is the one who will take care of the application, means they will collect and keep all the applications for screening process. We will discuss the screening process afterward. What actually do we screen and how actually the human resource department will do the screening. And this is the example of requisition, employee requisition. How do you actually request new employees from the human resource department? You might need to detail out the position title, and then you have to specify or indicate whether this one is for the new employment or replacement of the employees who left the company recently, and also number of people required for the position. And then you will need also to fill up other information such as the classification of employment. Is it full-time, part-time, temporary or pool workers? And then other information including your specification. Remember what is specification? The qualification of academics, working experience, skills and other specification that you want to highlight in your advertisement. So all of this information will be used by the human resource department to do the recruitment. Recruitment process means they will invite the qualified candidates to apply for the job. How they do that? The advertisement we said just now. So if you are familiar with the JobStreet website, JobStreet is actually the recruitment website for many employees around the world. You will find the similar information in JobStreet, the specification, the job title, salary offered and other information. Now we move into the staffing process. After we have completed our requisition, and now we start to do the hiring process. Remember, staffing means hiring. So the hiring process will be the responsibility of the executive housekeeper as the head of the department. So what do you do is, number one, select and interview employees. So you will be doing the selection process. Select employees, usually we will use the interview technique and also other selection tests. Interview is actually the formal or casual discussion of previous employment experience, and also the checking of qualification certificates, that is interview. However, some nature of jobs require selection tests, like we said just now. When we start the lesson, I said that sometimes hotel nature jobs require the company to do the selection tests. Participate in an orientation program. Usually after the employees have been selected, they will be given the orientation for the company. Orientation means introduction of the company, in which we will detail out what is the company goals and objective, the structure of the company, what are the products and services that they offer, and also they will detail out what is the nature of jobs or operations that the employees will involve. Next is the training of newly hired employees and develop employees for future growth. Guys, I think some of you have been in the human resource class, so you know the difference between training program and development program. Training program is the program designed to improve the current work performance. Usually it is a short course program for the employees, like 2-3 days or 5 days training program. However, development program is to help the employees to build up the career in the company. So sometimes they will send the employees for a 6-month certification. I mean is 6-month professional certification, or maybe they will send you to further your studies. So when you further your studies to the higher level, you get the higher chance to be promoted in your organization. So development program is to actually improve the career path of the employees in the organization. So we start with the first part of the staffing, which is selecting employees. When you want to start your selection process, you might need to do what we call as recruitment. Recruitment, I said, if you listen just now, I said recruitment is the process of attracting the qualified candidates to apply for the job. So we will look into the sources of recruitment or sources of employees. Example over here, you will need to talk, or you will need to write, or maybe you will give an offer to this kind of sources of employees. Number one is local employment agencies. So employment agencies is one in which they will have contacts of all those job seekers, and they will channel you to the qualified candidates. So they will also at the same time channel the candidates or channel those job seekers to the correct employees based on the job seekers information or qualification. Number two, flyers posted on community bulletin boards. Yeah, sometimes you can simply distribute the flyers during the community on the community bulletin board. I guess I have seen many 7-Eleven convenience shop. They have the bulletin boards in which any employers who want to find employees can put up the flyers on the bulletin boards. And also number three, local church organization. Yeah, sometimes church and other small institution or religious institution will have the committee to help the local with job seeking. Number four, neighborhood campaign for friends of recently hired employees. So the newly hired employees, you can ask them to refer your company to the potential candidates. They just refer their friends or relatives or families to our organization. The recent employees hired. And also the electronic source is the direct radio appeals. You might go to the radio station and advertise your job vacancy. Guys, I see you in the next video.